Good morning, you guys, and welcome to Cup of Joe with Jordy. I'm your host, and today I am joined with
Ian.
Oh yeah, we're excited to be here. Hopefully you guys had a great MegaSota game night last night. We got an awesome one for you guys tonight, and what is the official name?
It is a Twins Wednesday.
Is it still TwinsWinsDay?
Oh yeah, we're still in the Twins season, so it's still Twins Wednesday.
All right, that's some really exciting stuff, so make sure you guys are coming out all day long. We got a lot of cash on the line, and we're going to be streaming to you live on all those brand new Pilot TVs, your Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, on YouTube Live and on Twitch as well. Both of our channel names are under MegaSota for you guys.
Yeah, super great stuff on those streams. Check in and we'll shoot you out some luck. And some locations that are already getting some luck for getting a Pilot TV installed recently.
Oh yeah.
And that's the Ranch Family Restaurant 2, Old Northrop Bar, Sherburne Muni Liquor Store 2, Bleacher Sports Bar and Grill, Moose Lodge Albert Lee, and the Poorhouse of Clark's.
That's some awesome stuff. Make sure you guys are checking out those locations, the latest ones getting those Pilot TVs, and we got a lot of reasons for you guys to be sticking around all day long and playing Pilot games with us. We get our bingo day started off with a Vikings bingo today, 25-cent cards like always, and we got $1,135 on the line. You can take that home in 52 balls or less.
Ooh, a great prize for that Vikings bingo, but that will lead you right into the 25-cent card edition of Jackpot Hunter that runs from 1 all the way till 4, and there's 2 highlight jackpots in that game. The minor, the first of which is sitting at $78 and already at 56 balls. It clicks up super quickly. When it's at $0, it's at 52 balls or less, and then every $50 increment, it clicks up 4 balls until it hits the max ball count of 64 balls or less when it clicks over $150. It's super fun stuff, and you can also take home a major jackpot in those games, as that one just clicked up from 49 balls or less to 50 balls or less to take home $2,276, and we don't normally see it click up much higher than that. It usually gets up to around, I think, 51 balls is where I would say it normally goes out.
All right, that's some really exciting stuff. Make sure you guys are coming out for the 25-cent card edition of Jackpot Hunter. But if you want to stick around for some Skull Bingo from 4 to 6, those are your first opportunities at taking home those prizes. And we got a large frame at $10,196. You can take that home in 43 balls or less.
Ooh, really, really good prizes today. And we had some good prizes go out yesterday, one of which being the largest jackpot of the week so far, and I mean rightfully so. But first off, we had a big time player taking home a jackpot, and that was Mad Dog over at MC Dugout 2, taking home $1,058.
Nicely done, Mad Dog. But yes, you were talking about the largest jackpot this week so far, and it went out to Kel over at McPete's Sports Bar and Grill, who took home $52,623. Let me just say that again. $52,623. That is an incredible jackpot going out to Kel.
Yeah, the coverall prize in Skull Bingo. Really, really cool stuff. Good job, Kel. But we also had another jackpot winner, and the final jackpot winner was Tony over at Eagles Albert Lay with $787 going out to him.
Nicely done to all of our jackpot winners yesterday. Make sure you guys are coming out all day long so you can be like one of our lucky winners and get on our list for tomorrow. But a great time to take home some jackpots is when you guys are playing our e-tabs. And the latest one that has hit the iPads is called Stinkin' Rich. It's an awesome e-tab game where you can even check out that Keys to the Riches bonus round and try and win those huge prizes.
Oh yeah, super, super cool stuff. It's an awesome game, and you guys can, get stinking rich playing that great e-tab.
Oh, yes.
But we have some great weather to check in with, as we're checking in with Eden, Minnesota. And today's weather is going to be plentiful sunshine, a high of 86 degrees, so a little bit hotter one. With winds light and variable, it should be just a beautiful day out for you guys.
Absolutely, and you guys can expect some clear skies into the evening as well, with only a low of 68 degrees today. So definitely soak up some sunshine and try and take home some cash along the way with us.
Oh yeah, that sun will be setting at 7:38 p.m. Just keeps on getting earlier, which I don't like to see.
No.
But hey, a nice day to be able to enjoy summer if you're heading into your final days of it. But we do have some great jackpots on the line for today. We highlighted this one, and that's the Vikings Bingo Jackpot, a 25-cent edition that runs from 1 all the way till 4. And you guys could take home that $1,135 jackpot in 52 balls or less, as well as take home some points points towards our lunchtime bingo standings. Now we just switched over from Twins Bingo to Vikings Bingo, and that's why we call this thing the Twiking Zone, because it's the combination of both the points you earn during Twins Bingo and the points you earn during Vikings Bingo. But since we switched over to Vikings just yesterday, there was not a single shakeup in our player standings. Not any of them. It was just a couple close races, maybe getting a little bit closer, or just having some fun just competing with each other.
Absolutely. So I'll take the tail end players, and then I'll let you take the entirety of our 100,000 point club.
Oh, yeah, because it gets a little bit closer once you get into that club.
Absolutely. But we start off in 10th place with Puts over at American Legion Pine River, who sits with 53,000 points. Right ahead of them, though, only 3,000 separating them. In 9th place, we have T-Bone at Poppers, who's sitting with 56,000. Then a little bit of a gap between them in 8th place, but also playing at Poppers, we have Tez, who sits with 73,000 points. But in 7th place, the last player outside of the 100,000 point club, it is Red at American Legion Fridley, who sits with 84,000 points.
Ooh, great stuff, and leads you right into the 100,000 point club. And in 6th place, we got Caribou over at Egan's Arms Public House with 104,000 points. With 138,000 points in 5th place, we got Nan at Corky's Bar South Haven. 4th place is Mikey Wins over at Steve O's with 143,000 points, trying to catch up to the player who's 7,000 points ahead of him. In 3rd place, Scrub Eye at VFW Blaine with 150,000 points. And they're trying to catch up to the 2nd place player because it's not too far, 6,000 points ahead. It's Sinbob over at Bedrock with 156,000 points, and the main race happens in 2nd and 1st place, as there's only a 2,000 point gap between these two top players, between Sinbob in 2nd and Loser Dave in 1st. He's playing at Finlayson Municipal Bar and has 158,000 points. We'll see who will maintain that 1st place spot, or if Sinbob will be taken over today during our lunchtime bingo.
What do you think? Loser Dave staying in 1st, or Sinbob coming and swiping it away?
I trust in Loser Dave. He's been out there. He's consistent. People have come close to him before, when it got in between that 2,000 point mark, and he just seems to separate every single time and get back into that 1st place spot. So I'm gonna put my money down on Loser Dave.
All right, well, just to be different, I'll be looking out for Sinbob to try and take over that 1st place spot. Only needs 2 wins to get there, and so I think it's completely doable. I know Loser Dave is a big-time player with those consistent wins.
Big day yesterday for Sinbob, catching,
right.
making up a few of those points, as Loser Dave had a 7,000 point lead yesterday.
Wow.
Now only a 2,000 point lead. So if Sinbob can repeat yesterday, definitely will be catching up.
All right, well, I'll be looking out to see what happens, but make sure you guys are coming out from 12 to 1, because you also support locations while you guys play, and they compete against each other in these top 10 standings as well. And we had a newcomer just jumping in after yesterday. Now into 10th place, we have Steve-O's and Crystal, who sits with 61,000 points, closing in on that 9th place spot.
Yeah, that's Cooper's Restaurant Egan with 66,000 points, only 5,000 points ahead of Steve-O's. We'll see who can maintain on spot, as Caribou is the leading player for Cooper's Restaurant Egan. And I'm not sure who's the main player for Steve-O's. I think it might be a group effort, as I don't think there's there's Mikey Wins at Steve-O's, which is helping out their location standings.
Absolutely.
So we'll see who can help them out more in this next lunchtime bingo. But outside of that, there aren't a lot of other close races. So we'll just talk about the 100,000 point club, and we have 6 locations in that club. I'll go over the 100,000, and that's our place on 3rd and Faribault with 125,000 points in 6th place. 5th place is VFW Blaine with 150,000 points, and closing in on the 200,000 point club and may get there today, it's Poppers in Virginia in 4th place with 197,000 points.
I think they'll be able to get into that point club today. They are definitely a big-time location with 2 of our top 10 players playing there, and so I think that we'll easily see them get into that 200,000 point club, as right now we only have 1 location there. And in 3rd place, it's Corky's Bar in South Haven, who sits with 274,000 points. But as soon as we're getting into that 200,000 point club, we have to jump right back out, because in 2nd place, it's American Legion Fridley, who sits with 330,000 points. But just like before, the next location in our number 1 spot is almost 100,000 points ahead of them. VFW Spring Lake Park is still in 1st place, dominating the standings with 429,000 points.
Ooh, that is some crazy stuff. Great standings, player and locations for our lunchtime bingo. Make sure you guys are coming out from 12 to 1. But also, make sure you're checking out our E-Tabs. We have a bunch of great E-Tab games. We talked about Stinkin' Rich, the newest of the E-Tab games. But another one one that's relatively new, just got released this year, is a one that we're listening to right now, and that's Blazing Wheels. You can even try out the Blazing Wheel bonus, and if you spin the wheel right, you'll be taking home some really, really good prizes.
Absolutely, it's a lot of fun, but if that doesn't sound up to your speed, we have over 50 different charitable e-tab games that you guys can choose to play at any time. All of our games have 85% payout and huge prizes up to $1,500. They even have small bets between 50 cents and $5, awesome bonus rounds and free play rounds as well that you can win.
Yeah, it's a real fun time, but I might be a little bit partial because I say the live bingo is just that little bit better. Do love the e-tabs though. Most of you guys are actually out there playing e-tabs, but the live bingo is fun as well. 1 to 4, we have great Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition games happening, and we have a mega prize of $25,000. That's pretty close to starting to click up from $25,000 up in money amount, which is really exciting stuff. It's at 45 balls or less to win. The major's at $2,276, one of our highlight jackpots at 50 balls or less to win. And another highlight jackpot on our minor is $78.71 that you take home in 56 balls or less. And as I explained earlier, that minor prize should be clicking up really quickly and could be going out in the first few games in that 1 to 4 span.
Absolutely, you guys will definitely want to be coming out for us, especially because it's a nice little run-up that leads you right to our happy hour show tonight. That happens from 4 to 6 each and every day, and during that happy hour show, you get 2 rounds at Lucky 4 Bingo, one right at 4 p.m. when we're starting off our night, that has over $32,959 on the line. You also will get a second opportunity to take home that prize at 6 p.m. as well, but sandwiched right in the middle of that happy hour special, we got 23 games of Skull Bingo to get your night started off right with, and like we said, we got a lot of great prizes in here as well. We gave out that coverall prize just yesterday, over $52,000 over out to Kel, yeah, but we have that coverall prize grown to about $311.85, and no matter what that cash amount is at, that chance to take it home remains the same, always at that 50 ball or less count. But that large frame is the one to look out for. It's got $10,196 on the line. You can always take home that in 43 balls or less. And that line prize has grown to about $347.75. You can always take that home in 10 balls or less.
Yeah, it's a great time during our happy hour, and you also earn points towards our happy hour standings. And I can't wait to get these Skull Bingo points implemented. But our player standings sit like this right now. In 10th place, we have a 3-way tie between Wolfstein at Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards, Crazy Kid over the Tasty Pizza Hangar 45, and Jay Surma over at Grumpy's Bar and Grill Roseville, all with 10,000 points. With 11,000 points, we have another 3-way tie in 7th place between Dustball 75 at Charlie's Sports Bar and Grill, Tesla at Friends Bar and Restaurant, and Kirby over at American Legion Fridley. 6th place is Lucky Ride over at South Street Saloon with 12,000 points. With 13,000 points in 5th place, we got Chica over at Willie McCoy's Vandover. 4th place is Billany over at VFW Blaine with 115,000 points. With 117,000 points in 3rd place, we got O. Lars over at Anamia Vets Club. 2nd place is Brother Nate over at Carboni's Pizza Sports Bar Burnsville with 20,000 points. And with 38,000 points in 1st place, we got Funk over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards.
That's some really exciting stuff. And on the location side of things, we start off in 10th place with the Dugout Bar and Grill in Bethel with 16,000. A tie in 8th between Barrel House Bar and Cafe in Coon Rapids and Willie McCoy's of Andover. They both have 17,000. 7th place sits with Carboni's Pizza and Sports Bar Burnsville with 19,000. 6th place is VFW Blaine with 23,000. Then with 26,000 in 5th place, it's Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 in Hilltop. 4th place is American Legion Fridley with 33,000. Then with 44,000 in 3rd place, it's VFW Spring Lake Park. 2nd place is Anamia Vets Club in Anamia with 46,000. And in 1st place, it's Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 80,000 points.
Ooh, some great standings, really, really fun stuff. And we have some really fun bingo that's happening after our happy hour, after that final game of Lucky 4 Bingo at 6 p.m. You'll be getting into some uninterrupted Skull Bingo, so any prizes that didn't go out during the happy hour, and they're going to be growing and rolling over to that 6 to 10 Skull Bingo, where that coverall will still be able to be won in 50 balls or less. Large frame always able to be won in 43 balls or less, and that line prize always being won at 10 balls or less. It's a super great time to take home some really good prizes, especially since we're done with those specialty nights for the week and you get that full 6 to 10 time.
Absolutely. Today's Wednesday.
Oh, wait, no, tonight is a specialty night.
I was going to say.
I got in my head that it was Thursday. And no, tonight I'm going to be on the specialty night tonight for a TwinsWinsDay. It's going to be a great night. So it is going to be interrupted from 7 to 9 tonight. I was completely off with it. And so from 6 to 7, and then from 9 all the way till 10, you'll have opportunities of Skull Bingo. But in between, you'll get some great games of Twins Bingo, which is super fun as well because you can take home some great PGL points.
Absolutely. It's a lot of fun. Make sure you guys are coming out tonight from 7 to 9 for that TwinsWinsDay. Just last night, we had our MegaSota game night, so next Tuesday night is your next opportunity for it. But I'm not sure if it's happening next week.
MegaSota game night?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
We might, stay tuned. We might have a little funky schedule for you guys next week, but usually on Tuesdays from 6:40 all the way to about 8:30, we got MegaSota game night. It's an awesome PGL night to take home some prizes, and we got that jackpot jungle coverall. In 54 balls or less, you could take home $33,627.
Ooh, definitely a great time. What I'm super excited about TwinsWinsDay is our grand finale for this TwinsWinsDay,
yes.
as we're going to be playing a brand new game, a little bit of game day bingo.
Ooh.
It's going to be super fun. We're going to play 2 games of it. It's going to be a similar game to, I think, Jackpot Hunter, but instead of where the ball count clicks up every few money amount, it clicks up every single game. So you can take home a lot of prizes, and it's just going to be a lot of fun.
Well, make sure you guys are coming out for it, and make sure you guys sign up at pgl.world if you plan on coming out for any of our specialty nights, because you need to be a member of the Pilot Gambling League to be able to earn those PGL points awarded. But not only that, you also get access to insider information like a monthly newsletter, which has a lot of great information about it. And if you're an avid Pilot player, you definitely want to sign up, as just the last couple weeks we had that info about PyCon going out, and since then we have sold out. Registration has closed, but you guys can go to pgl.world to sign up, and we got a couple newcomers signing up just recently.
Yeah, we got Mr. C's, Jay Vaughn, 26, Just for Fun, Lishi, Beatar, Terror Bear, Sniffles, T. Consor, Pavanti, Jay Strode, Dazzle68, Robino, Lord Help Me, Extra Ray, and Hunter's Mom.
Nicely done. Now welcome everybody to the PGL, and make sure you guys are coming out on our specialty nights if you guys want to try get into our PGL standings.
Oh yeah, and those standings got a huge shakeup yesterday.
Absolutely.
As a bunch of players moved all over the place. Moving back from 7th to 10th, we got Chapster at Mel's with 156,000 points. Moving from unranked all the way to 8th, we got Nixon over at VFW Roseville with 463,000 points, always getting bumped back out of it and then coming back into the standings. Good job, Nixon. Getting bumped back from 6th into 7th, we got Sloppy at Malone's Bar and Grill with 163,000 points, just about 50,000 points ahead of Nixon. Well, 60,000 points ahead of Nixon. Not 60,000, 60 points ahead of Nixon. Just 60. Moving up from 10th into 6th, we got Mouse over at Municipal Liquor Store La Center with 467,000 points. Getting bumped back from 3rd into 5th, we got Keeves over at Clearwater Legion Post with 553,000 points. Getting bumped back from 2nd into 4th, we got Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 563,000 points. With 571,000 points, moving up from 5th all the way to 3rd place, we got Devoided over at the Roadside. And moving up from 4th into 2nd place, we got Bergar over at the Rusty Nail Thief River Falls with 572,000 points. And one of the few players that were able to stay in their exact spot in 1st place, we got Forget You D at VFW Austin with 758,000 points.
Well, on the location side of things, I'll tell you the shakeups, but you'll have to stick around for Twins Bingo to hear the amounts, because jumping in from unranked into 9th place, we got Rustic Saloon into 9th now. Getting pushed back from 8th into 10th, it's Corner Bar and Grill in Winstead, but we got a much more shakeups happening there. From 6th pushed back to 7th, we got Rusty Nail Thief River Falls. 5th to 6th, it's Miltona Liquor Store, but jumping up from 7th all the way to 5th, we got Corner Pocket and Rice. Our top 4 stayed the same, because in 4th, it's VFW Northfield. 3rd is Mabel Liquor Store. 2nd is Howie Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud, and holding on to 1st is Poppers in Virginia.
Oh yeah, but if you want to stay up to date with all the shakeups in the standings, all the great progressive new games coming out, and everything you need to know about Pilot Games, you got to give us a like and follow on our Facebook page. All you got to do is search up Pilot Games. You'll see our logo. Click on that, and you'll be able to have all those great details, as well as a website link that if you click on, which is our link tree, it has links to bar locations, our socials, pgl.world. So pretty much everything you could want is on that Facebook page.
Absolutely, but we want to highlight a very important player, and that's T-Mob Turbo over
Actually,
at
we
Winners
want to
and Sartell.
highlight a different player because
right.
that's actually last week's
All right, let
player
me take a
spotlight.
peek. There's a very important player we want to talk about, and that is, let's take a peek. It is down to earth over at VFW Dilworth. This past weekend, they took home $10,471 while playing at VFW Dilworth. They supported VFW Post 1223 Dilworth H&H to foster camaraderie among United States veterans and overseas conflicts, to serve our veterans, the military, and our communities. They also would like to advocate on behalf of all veterans.
Oh yeah, a great reason to play some Pilot Games, supporting your guys' community. So remember, when you play Pilot Games, your community wins.
All right, see you guys.
Over at American Legion Fridley. 6th place is Lucky Ride over at South Street Saloon with 12,000 points. 5th place is Chica over at Willie McCoy's of Andover with 13,000 points. With 15,000 points in 4th place, we got Billany over at VFW Blaine. 3rd place is O Lars over at Onamia Vets Club with 17,000 points. Now with 20,000 points in 2nd place, we got Brother Nate over at Carboni's Pizza Sports Bar, Burnsville. And then number 1 player, it's Funk over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards with 38,000 points.
Absolutely. Well, on the location side of things, in 10th place, we got Dugout Bar and Grill in Bethel with 16,000 points. 8th place, we have a tie between Barrel House Bar and Cafe in Coon Rapids and Willie McCoy's of Andover, both with 17,000. With 19,000 points in 7th place, it's Carboni's Pizza and Sports Bar, Burnsville. 6th place is VFW Blaine with 23,000. Then with 26,000 in 5th place is Tasty Pizza Hanger, 45 in Hilltop. 4th place is American Legion Fridley with 33,000. Then in 3rd, we got VFW Spring Lake Park with 44,000. With 46,000 points in 2nd place, it's Onamia Vets Club. And then in 1st place, it's Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 80,000 points.
Definitely some great stuff there, and we're super excited to see any kind of shakeups that are going to happen in these happy hour standings.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
Hey guys, and we love our PGL nights. They happen on Wednesday and Tuesday night. They're an absolute blast where you could take home some good cash as well as some points towards our PGL standings.
That's right, and on the player side of things, in 10th place, we have Bucks over at Rustic Saloon with 349,715 points. Then in 9th, it's Yak 2102 over at Riverbend Bar and Grill with 353,410 points. With 358,650 points in 8th place is Diesel at Eagle St. James. Then in 7th, it's Sloppy at Malone's Bar and Grill with 391,110 points. 6th place is Nixon over at VFW Roseville with 404,455 points. Then with 444,650 points in 5th place, it's Keeves at Clearwater Corners. 4th place is Devoided at the Roadside with 444,775 points. Then with 476,035 points in 3rd place, it's Bergar at Southtown Lanes. 2nd place is Keith at Ibiza West, sitting with 493,925 points. Then with 617,990 points in 1st place, it is Forget UD at VFW Austin.
Good job to those players. Let's get into the location. In 10th place, we got Corner Pocket and Rice with 1,165,775 points. With 1,177,200 points in 9th place, we got American Legion Fridley. 8th place is Clancy's on Island Lake in Park Rapids with 1,206,314 points. With 1,243,140 points in 7th place, we got Rusty Nail Thief River Falls. 6th place is Billy's Rockford with 1,266,835 points. With 1,416,810 points in 5th place, we got the Miltona Liquor Store. 4th place is VFW Northfield with 1,583,450 points. With 1,811,445 points in 3rd place, we got Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud. 2nd place is the Mabel Liquor Store with 1,963,310 points. And in 1st place, it's Poppers in Virginia with 2,080,720 points.
That is some impressive stuff on the players and location side of things. Make sure you guys are coming out Tuesday and Wednesday nights for our specialty nights. And make sure you signed up at pgl.world to earn those PGL points.
Hey guys, and we are here for a little bit of Vikings Bingo. We got $1,184 on the line. This should be a good one as we got 42 seconds to get enrolled in this game number 1, as this is Will's very first game of Vikings Bingo that you've ever played.
It is not.
It's not? You played Vikings Bingo in the beginning of the year?
I played a ton of Vikings Bingo when I first started here, before we switched over to Twins, before the Twin season started.
Oh my goodness, you totally did. It was you came at the very tail end of the last time we were playing Vikings Bingo.
This is the first start of Vikings Bingo I've gotten to be a part of, so I'm very happy about that.
So you'll be here for a full stint of Vikings Bingo. Should be some fun stuff. And maybe your first jackpots in Vikings Bingo given out, as I'm not sure if you gave out a jackpot in Vikings Bingo during your time.
I gave out out the last one before it switched over to Twins.
You did. So now so all your goals are already checked off the list, but we should have a really good run of games as we have a line prize and large M of, let's see, we got to have a ball drop, and it's $5 on those ones, as we have a $1,166 coverall. And we'll be streaming live to you guys on the Pilot TV, Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as the Twitch app. Our channel name is MegaSota on both YouTube Live and Twitch. So make sure you guys are checking out those streams so we can shoot you out some luck for these great prizes.
Oh, yeah, but we got GG1234 over at the Lookout Bar and Grill, taking home $5 on that line prize. Good job to you. But we were just talking about all those shiny new Pilot TVs we've been sending out to all those new locations. And we just got them installed. We just sent them out over to Ranch Family Restaurant 2, Old North Rock Bar, Shipper Mooney Liquor Store 2, Bleacher Sports Bar and Grill, Moose Lodge Albert Lea, as well as the Poorhouse of Clark's.
Yeah. Definitely some great locations getting those Pilot TVs, and we're super excited to see even more of them get those Pilot TVs.
Oh, yeah.
As I think we have some big-time locations getting them in the next few days, and we'll be talking about those locations when that happens. But we do have some weekly jackpots that we need to talk about, as we gave out 3 jackpots we need to highlight yesterday, and we've given out 22 jackpots over the last 7 days, and 217 jackpots during this season 12.
Oh, yeah, the first of which on that Tuesday went out to Mad Dog, who's playing at MC's Dugout, too, taking home $1,058. Good job to you, Mad Dog. Definitely taking home a lot of money. He usually does.
Yeah, he's always really good at those jackpots. But I think also on this Tuesday, we had a top 10 jackpot of this season go out, as we had $52,623 go out on the coverall of Skull Bingo to Kel over at Pete's Sports Bar and Grill. A really, really big time jackpot going out.
Yeah, that must have gone out in that last game during the 7 to 10 times.
Yeah, it was at some point during the opportunities where you guys weren't on air during happy hour.
Wow, that is crazy. Good job to you, Kelia. But we were just talking about some jackpots, and we have someone taking home a large M. We got M over at Jimmy's Food and Drink, taking home $5 on that large M. Good job to you, M.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of M's there.
Oh, yeah. There's a ton of them. I don't know how long I would have, it's like M,
and then it's on the large M. And so, adding more to the M's.
It's like M on M. It's like,
Well, good job to M getting another win over at Jimmy's Food and Drink. The double win on this one, $8 on the coverall, $5 on the large M. And then we got GG4 at Lookout Bar and Grill, taking home that $5 line prize. Good job to all the winners in this game number 1 of Vikings Bingo. We're about to be getting rolled into a game number 2.
Oh, yeah, definitely some awesome stuff. But we were just talking about jackpots that happened throughout the week. In our last one that went out to Tony over at Eagles Albert Lea, taking home $787. Definitely some awesome stuff. Good job to all our winners taking home those jackpots yesterday.
Oh, yeah, but you could take home some jackpots in our newest E-Tab game. It's a really fun one. It's called Stinkin' Rich. Check out the Keys to Riches bonus and try and win the biggest prizes. It's an absolute blast of a game, and we always like the new games, so it's really good stuff.
Oh, yeah, and if you guys want to see a preview of that E-Tab game, go give us a like and follow on our Facebook page. You just got to search up Pilot Games, and you'll be able to see our logo. That way, you'll be able to see weekly bingo schedules, event details and reminders, big progressives, player pictures, and so much more, like those previews of the E-Tabs when they're about to release. You can also click the website link. That's on our Facebook page. That has our link tree, and you guys can see links to bar locations, all of our social media, and so much more.
Yeah, definitely a great time on that Facebook page, and you guys should definitely go check it out, as well as just come out for all of our live bingo, which our live bingo gets started off at 12 o'clock, 7 days a week, with what you're playing right now, Vikings Bingo. We got $1,181 on that total prizes, and we'll see if we can give out any of them as we get enrolled into this next game. But after that Vikings Bingo, when we get done at 1 o'clock, you guys will we'll play some unhosted Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition from 1 all the way till 4. You got some great prizes on the line, as you have a mega prize of $25,000 you take home in 45 balls or less, looking to move up pretty quickly. That major prize is at $2,276. You can take home home in 50 balls or less. And that minor prize, it goes out so quickly. It's at $78. You can take it home in 56 balls or less. One of our highlight jackpots during our Cup of Joe broadcast, and it should be a really nice prize, as it only needs to get up a few more dollars at the $100 amount. It'll be clicking up from 56 to 60 balls or less, and that $150 mark, it clicks up to the max ball count of 64 balls or less.
Oh yeah, but right after that, going on from 4 all the way till 6 o'clock, we've got our happy hour stream, and that starts off with that first game of Lucky 4 Bingo right at 4 o'clock, where you guys take that first stab at $32,959. But not to worry, after if you guys are unable to get that jackpot, after 23 games of Skull Bingo, you guys will be getting a second shot at that at 6 o'clock tonight. But during those 23 games of Skull Bingo, running from 4 all the way till 6 o'clock, you guys are going to be going after that line prize. That's starting off the day at $347. You guys can always take that home in 10 balls or less. That large frame prize, which is starting off the day at $10,196, you guys can always take that home in 43 balls or less. And then there's that coverall prize that's sitting in the background. That one just went out. It's currently sitting at $311, and you guys can always take that home in 50 balls or less.
That large frame prize looking pretty good at 10,000. Should be some fun stuff. And you guys will have more opportunities at that Skull Bingo. So if any of those prizes don't go out during the happy hour, you'll have some more opportunities from 6 all the way till 7, and then from 9 all the way till 10. That coverall you'll still be able to win at 50 balls or less. The large frame at 43 balls or less, and the line prize at 10 balls or less. But interrupting from 7 all the way till 9, we got a Twins Wednesday tonight. Me and Will, we're gonna be in the Twins studio trying to give out a bunch of great PGL points, and even a better grand finale, as we're debuting a brand new game tonight, a little bit of Game Day Bingo, where you can take home some really good prizes, as well as and those prizes go out quickly, as it's every game it clicks up in ball count instead of money amounts having it click up. It's just each game it clicks up.
Oh, that makes it so much easier. That's definitely an awesome one.
We do have a winner on that line prize, as we have Wes over at VFW Spring Lake Park taking home $5. And as I assume every player is a celebrity here, I'm gonna guess that's Wes Welker.
Oh yeah, I would take a wild guess and say that.
Oh yeah. But we did have a specialty night last night that we had a lot of fun with.
Oh yeah, that one which is MegaSota game night, and that starts off for you guys at 6:40 every single Tuesday. Tony and Nikki take the helm, win you guys through a ton of PGL action all the way until the dust is settled and everything's all said and done. At that point, there is a jackpot jungle grand finale where in 54 balls or less, you guys can take home a whopping $33,627. Definitely one you guys want to be checking out next Tuesday.
Yeah, definitely great. And we even have a third specialty day of the week, as Sunday we have our very first Vikings game day of the season. It's going to be a super special one, as we are going to be in Minnesota having that Vikings game day, and that's going to be started at 2:25, just 1 hour before that Viking kickoff. Should be really fun, as we're going to go 1 hour before and 1 hour after the Vikings kickoff with those great games. So watch the Vikings play, as well as win some good cash playing some of our great games.
Could you ever need a better duo than some cash and some football?
Seems perfect to me.
Exactly. But while you guys are going after this large M in that must-go coverall prize, we got some national days to get into for you guys. And starting us off, we have a state day. But before we get into that, we actually have Deb over at Wild Liquor taking home that $5 large M. Good job to you, Deb, as we start working towards that $7 must-go coverall prize.
Yeah, we should give it out pretty quickly, as we already got a bunch of players 2 balls away. And there's our winner. It's Wes over at VFW Spring Lake Park, solely taking home that $7 coverall. Good job to Wes getting the double win, as well as Deb getting that large M win on this game number 2 of Vikings Bingo. We're about to get enrolled into a game number 3 already, so make sure you guys are continuing to get enrolled. Press play. That coverall jackpot still growing into this next game.
Oh yeah, but as you guys are getting enrolled, we had a national state day for you guys, and we're currently looking at National New Hampshire Day. National New Hampshire Day on September 7th recognizes the 9th state to join the Union. The Granite State epitomizes New England in many ways, from its breathtaking landscapes to its fascinating history and its people. Definitely an awesome one.
Yeah, definitely a great day. I don't know much about New Hampshire, so it's a great day to learn just a little bit more about this state. And we got some fun facts about it, as New Hampshire was the first state to have its own constitution.
Oh, that's cool.
Ah.
Yeah, let's see. New Hampshire's Mount Washington is one of the windiest places on Earth, as we can actually see a guy attempting to walk forward, but it actually looks like that dance move from Smooth Criminal.
Yes.
When they all just kind of like lean forward.
Exactly.
Yeah, it looks exactly like that.
That's what, definitely.
That poor guy.
I want to take a kite up there.
Does he have a newspaper boy cap on too? This guy's like delivering papers. He's like,
That's so-
extra, extra.
That's hilarious.
Aw.
That would be really funny. Paul Reaver rode here first. 4 months before his most famous ride to Lexington and Concord, Paul Reaver made a even longer ride from Boston to Portsmouth to warn of an attack on Fort Williams and Mary.
Ah, yeah, the British is coming.
Ah.
Yeah. Next up, we have the 1995 hit movie Jumanji was filmed in Keene. I love Jumanji.
That is really, really cool. That's a great movie.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I mean, even better, that was in New Hampshire.
Yeah, it's like Robin Williams, you know?
Yeah, the state motto actually dates back to the Revolutionary War, as the state's motto is "Live free or die."
Oh, nice.
I think that's. I mean.
That's the way to go.
That's the way to go.
Yeah.
Live free or die, and I think that's how a lot of the world, wants to live. Like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, freedom. It's
Oh, yeah.
it's one of the biggest things you want to pay. Like, it's something that you'll definitely risk a lot for.
Oh, yeah. And going along with that, we have New Hampshire is the only state where seatbelts are not mandatory. So if you want to go through that windshield, you do that. You're free to make that choice.
It's your choice. Their coastlines is the shortest in the nation. Yeah, New Hampshire has the shortest coastline in any sea-touching state with just 18 miles of coast.
Dang. Next up, we have Franklin Pierce, the 14th president of the United States, who served between 1853 and 1857, was actually from New Hampshire.
Ah, cool stuff. Potatoes has a long history in New Hampshire. Scottish settlers in Londonderry area, then known as Nutfield, planted the first potato crops in America in New Hampshire in 1719.
Ah, awesome. Next up, we have Newport resident Sarah Josepha Hale actually wrote "Mary Had a Little Lamb."
Okay, yeah, it was published in 1830. Hale was also key in campaigning to make Thanksgiving a holiday. I appreciate that. Thanksgiving, my favorite holiday. So, I mean, big time stuff there.
Oh, yeah. And I think for a while, didn't they, wasn't the turkey going to be our state bird, our national bird?
I don't remember.
I think it was in the running for a while.
Ah. Well, here's some weird laws that are in New Hampshire before we move on. We do have Wes over at VFW Spring Lake Park, Ray over at VFW Rochester Bonehead, over at Poppers, and Caribou over at the Trail Stop Tavern, all splitting up that $7 line prize. Good job to all those players. I was now working on a $7 large M.
Oh, yeah, but we were just talking about some of these crazy laws they got over in New Hampshire. And we got number one, started off, it is illegal to pick up seaweed off the beach. Interesting.
Okay. No person while hunting or obviously on his way to or from hunting may have a ferret in his possession, custody, or control.
I wonder, is it like, are ferrets like good trackers or something?
I have no idea.
Interesting. Next up, we have a 1971 law. So this isn't that long ago. Regulates the opening in sugar shakers in restaurants. It must be less than 3/8 of an inch.
Oh.
Someone must have like seriously complained about like them pouring too much sugar in their own coffee.
Yeah, that must have
Like,
been
they
a
get too
huge issue
big.
there. In Claremont Cemetery, it is illegal to get drunk either at night or enter by oneself if you are under 10 years old.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
A cemetery?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that could make some sense.
Yeah, and our final fun weird law that we have for here is any cattle that crosses state roads must be fitted with a device to gather its feces.
Interesting. Oh, so like it basically means that cows have to wear diapers.
That is really, really funny. So if
Interesting.
if they're going across if they're crossing state roads, they have to wear a diaper for themselves.
Yeah.
That is hilarious. Well, happy National New Hampshire Day. We are still working on this $7 large M, and we got a winner.
Oh yeah, we got Sin Bob over at Corky's Bar South Haven taking home that large M of $7, and then we have Caribou over at Trail Stop Tavern taking home that $10 Musco coverall prize. Good job to all of our winners in this game number 3 of Vikings Bingo, getting us ready for game number 4.
Oh, yeah, definitely some great stuff there. And we have a great next National Day, as it's National Grateful Patient Day. National Grateful Patient Day on September 7th provides an opportunity to show appreciation for the hard-working professionals in the medical industry. Excuse me. The day also focuses gratitude towards the families and caregivers of anyone receiving a life-giving medical care. Additionally, the day honors the indomitable spirit of these courageous patients who are grateful to be alive.
Oh yeah, definitely a very important day to look at.
Yeah, I think it's definitely just a great day to send a little bit of care, a little bit of love towards those people that are dealing with that kind of stuff. Yeah. And thank the people who are in the industry that are working hard to keep those people in a comfortable living situation. Yeah. And also honor the people who are just like fighting through it and doing their best to do things with their life.
Exactly. Next up on our National Day list, we have National Beer Lovers Day. Definitely one you guys can celebrate over at those bars. On September 7th, National Beer Lovers Day celebrates the grains, hops, and brewing methods across many eras. Definitely some awesome stuff. Everyone has most people have some sort of like favorite beer or something if they're fond of beer. But we're going to be looking at some of our top beers in the U.S. Maybe we'll see like some of the best selling are and see if we have like different opinions.
So this is done by liquors.com, and they have the 13 best American beers to drink in 2022. And so, so we got, best overall is the Alchemist Heady Topper.
Interesting.
Yes, super cool stuff.
Yeah, next up, we're looking at the best IPA, which is the Brower Rarage West Picnic Lightning IPA. You guys know how all these IPAs like to go for some crazy names.
Yeah, the best pale ale is the Sierra Nevada Pale Ale.
Interesting. And it's a California one. That's interesting. Mm-hmm. Next up, we have a Michigan-based brand. We have the best stout, Bell's Expedition Stout. Definitely an awesome one. Yeah, maybe. Bell's.
Best porter is the Great Lakes Edmund Fitzgerald, which comes out of Ohio.
Oh, that's lame. Okay, no. They don't get any claim on those lakes.
Great Lakes.
Or the Edmund Fitzgerald. That's a Michigan song.
That's so funny.
We gotta go to Ohio, settle that. But before we do that, we're gonna look at some of these beers, and we were looking at one very interesting one. This one is the best brown ale, and we're looking at Cigar City Maduro Brown Ale. That seems interesting.
Yeah, it's out of Florida. The best cream ale is Genesee Cream Ale, which is out of New York.
Interesting. We're looking at our next lot. We're looking at a lager now. This one is the Notch Sessions Pils Czech Pale Lager. Definitely an interesting one. Yeah, out of Massachusetts.
Mm-hmm. Best Pilsner is an Allagash Trueberry Pilsner, and that's out of Maine.
Yeah. Next up, we have our best wheat, which is the Lost Coast Great White. That one sounds really cool. That's out of California.
Mm-hmm. Best Saison?
Saison?
Yes, best Saison is the Boulevard Tank 7 American Saison.
Interesting. Yeah, definitely some awesome stuff. We do have a winner. We have Nat Al over at the Lookout Bar and Grill taking home that $9 line prize. Good job to you as we start working on that $9 large M. But we were looking at the some of these best beers, and this one's the best wild. It's the Russian River Consecration Ale. Definitely an interesting one.
Really interesting. The best barley wine is an Anchor Old Froghorn barley wine based out of California. And those are the 13 best beers.
Yeah, best American-based beers, I guess. some of these types I've never heard of.
Yeah, never heard of a lot of them. So that definitely things I need to try out, as I haven't really ventured too far into the beer world.
No,
I stick to the basics.
I've had like my favorite Budweiser. That one's easy. It's like it's just simple. It's there. It's always there. I don't have to look for it.
It matters on what season is what beer I like to drink during the time.
Yeah, actually, if Busch Apple's out, I'll drink that.
Yeah,
that's like apple juice.
And like it's also just like summertime. I like a good Corona.
Or even like summertime. Sometimes the beer is a little much for me sometimes, but I'll usually go for a Corona.
Really? See, I like it more in the summertime because I feel like it's refreshing. I don't know, it's more refreshing than other alcohols.
Oh yeah, some alcohols.
Some alcohols.
Oh yeah.
Unless you're torturing yourself, making yourself drink vodka water. So I don't see it being much better. We do have a $9 large M and a $1,274 coverall that we're working on, as we might have to give out the double win if we. Yep, it's gonna have to be a double win if we want the coverall to go out, and it's not happening. That coverall is clicking over to a $13 must go, as we try and still give out that large M of $9, one ball away for a bunch of these players. And it's G Nat Al over at Lookout Bar and Grill who's taking it home again. $9 on both the line prize and large M going out to G Nat Al, and we'll see if he can get the hat trick on this one, as it's not going to happen for G Nat Al.
Oh yeah, because we have we have a couple players splitting it up. We have Joe over at Big Boar Barbecue, and then we have Caribou over at Trail Stop Tavern. They'll be splitting up that $13 must-go coverall prize.
I want to go eat at the Big Boar Barbecue.
That sounds so good. I think of like those massive like pig roast every time I think of that.
So tasty. Well, we're about to get enrolled into a game number 5 of Vikings Bingo, so make sure you guys are getting enrolled and pressing play as we get into this next national day, and it's National Salami Day. National Salami Day on September 7th recognizes the cured meat many people enjoy every day. Salami are cured, fermented, and air-dried sausages that find their way to our delis and butcher shops in delicious variety. I'm a fan of salami. I like it on my sandwiches. I think it has extra flavor that normal lunch meats don't have.
Exactly.
And so I like it mixing it in with like another meat. Like if I have a turkey salami sandwich,
it's so much better than a turkey sandwich.
That's usually pretty good because I have a nice thin layer of salami under a huge just chunks of like turkey or chicken or whatever it is.
Or like I like putting it on like pastrami sandwiches with like some. I also have like pepperoni slices I'll toss on there.
Ah, that's super yummy
so
as
good.
well.
Oh,
See, pepperoni's kind of similar to me in salami, where it adds like a whole new variety of flavor when it gets added to a sandwich.
I like finding like the big slices of pepperoni to be able to like toss on my sandwiches every once in a while, because it's a nice little addition. Most people don't think of it as anything other than like a pizza topping.
A pizza topping? No, it's much more than that.
It is much more than a pizza topping.
Yeah.
It also goes in calzones.
Yeah. It's great.
Which is just a Hot Pocket pizza.
Oh, folded up pizza. Definitely some great stuff there. Well, happy National Salami Day. Definitely, if you're making yourself a sandwich today, add some salami to it.
Yeah, consider salami. But we were talking over these national days, and we got a couple more for you guys. And this next one is National Acorn Squash Day. On September 7th, National Acorn Squash Day celebrates the autumn flavors found in what's known as the pepper squash.
Yeah, I have never tried acorn squash.
I haven't either.
I've heard of it before, never tried it. Acorn squash, also called pepper squash or Des Monet's squash, is a winter squash with distinctive longitudinal ridges on its exterior and sweet yellow-orange flesh inside. Although considered a winter squash, acorn squash belong to the same species as all other summer squashes.
Interesting.
Really cool stuff.
What'd you even put acorn squash in?
Well, it has good health things, as it helps you, decreases and protects you from arthritis, heart disease, stroke, high blood pressure, and certain cancers. It's been thought to have helped. It can also help with your skin, slice or stuffed and baked whole. Acorn squash skin is totally tasty to consume. Oh, its skin is super tasty to consume. I didn't know. I thought it helped out your skin.
I was like, wait, it makes your skin? I was like, what are they talking about here?
I was like, no. And it's super good for you with lots of good vitamins and minerals for you.
Interesting. Like next time I see one, I might have to like pick one up.
Yeah, give it a try.
But I mean, I don't know, because like I'm always scared of like just randomly buying like just some random vegetable that I have no idea what meal to put it in.
How do you cook it? How do you make it good?
It's
Well,
like,
it said sweet flesh on the inside, so it's not even your normal like vegetable. It would taste a little different. Definitely some awesome stuff. Happy National Acorn Squash Day as we have balls dropping in this game number 5 of Vikings Bingo. We got a $9 line prize, $9 large gem, and a $1,300 coverall. Next up on our National Day list, though, is National Grandma Moses Day. National Grandma Moses Day on September 7th celebrates the birth of Anna Marie Robertson Moses. This talented artist's birthday is commemorated each year.
Oh yeah, definitely a very awesome day. But we have a winner on this line prize before we look up Grandma Moses, and it's Scrub Eye over at VFW Blaine, taking home that $9 line prize, getting us ready for that $9 large M.
Yeah, she is an American folk artist. She began painting in earnest at the age of 78 and is a prominent example of a newly successful art career at an advanced age. No, she's super popular. She didn't get into it till way later, and then started creating some really, really popular paintings. I've heard a lot about her.
That's crazy. I couldn't imagine getting into like a hobby or anything like that so like late in life, and then being so like finding out that it's like your passion. I feel like I would have had like so many missed years.
That's super, super cool. And because of her paintings' immense popularity and nostalgic charm, the New York's Herald Tribune ended up giving her the nickname Grandma Moses.
Oh, that's really sweet.
We do have a large M winner, though.
Oh, yeah, we got Goober over at Covered Bridge. They'll be taking home that $9 large M, giving us a good run-up for this $1,324 coverall prize.
We'll see if anybody can do it. It doesn't look like anybody's in line, but I don't like to say too quickly. And we've moved on to a $14 Musco prize. Good job to all the players in this one, but we are going to be trying to give out that $14 Musco as Lilo J and Thor are both one ball away. We'll see who makes it happen. Jojo Joe is in there as well. Lucky Sinbob, a big-time player that needs a win, and it is that player, Sinbob, over at Corky's Bar South Haven, taking home $14 in this halfway game of Vikings Bingo. We're now getting ready to get enrolled into our second half of Vikings Bingo, game number 6.
Yeah, and Sinbob took that home in the same game that Scriba took a win. We've been seeing them both take them back.
Yeah, should be some crazy stuff. Right now, Sinbob is trying to catch up to Loser Dave, and I haven't seen Loser Dave get any points. And so, but we'll talk about those standings in just a little bit. Let's talk about our final national day, though.
Oh yeah, this one is a good one. It is National Neither Snow Nor Rain Day. National Neither Snow Nor Rain Day on September 7th commemorates the opening of the New York Post Office on September 7th, 1914.
Yeah, really, really cool stuff. I mean, the post office does a lot of really tough work delivering at any time, anywhere. I mean, lots of really, really tough situations where they're delivering in horrible weather. And so a little appreciation out to those people, making sure our mail comes generally on time.
Oh, yeah, and they really out in everything, rain, snow, sleet. It's crazy. Every time I see like my my postman in his just like in the winter, just like in almost like a blizzard or something, he's still like walking, holding his hat, and he's got the bag with like the letters, and it's like, oh man,
he's still trucking,
here to bring me my paycheck, and it's like he's got a smile on his face too every time.
What a guy! Awesome stuff. And so we definitely send out a little bit of luck to anybody who works in the post office, because that's who we're honoring today, National Neither Snow Nor Rain Day. Awesome stuff. But we have an awesome day of Twins, as our Twins ended up not playing yesterday, so they are still 68 and 65. But the Twins Yankees got rained out, and so we are now having a double header this Wednesday today. And so today we are taking on the Yankees at 2:05 p.m. as well as 5:35 p.m.
Oh yeah, definitely gonna be some awesome stuff. Very excited to see this doubleheader, just because doubleheaders are so fun. John mentioned it yesterday. talking about just how different each game can be.
Oh, yes.
Because it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
You
one
would
team
think-
can have the momentum in the first game,
Oh,
and then you
man.
think that that momentum would carry on into the next game.
Oh, yeah.
And then the other team has
Oh,
all
yeah.
the momentum in the next game.
Or it's like even like just like score differences. It could be like a 12-0 game in the first one, and then the next game it's like a 1-2 game or something like
Yes.
that. It's like, whoa, how did this happen?
Yeah, it's so crazy.
Oh, yeah.
It's so crazy.
Baseball's such a fun
So
sport
it
for that.
should be a really fun day for you Twins fans. 2 games in one day.
Ooh.
So make sure you guys are glued to those TVs, watching your Twins, and maybe even playing the great ETAB game that's themed after your Minnesota Twins, Twins Win. It's a great one, and if you pick the lucky batter in the Home Run Derby bonus round, you pick the right one, you'll be taking home some Grand Slam prizes.
Oh yeah, definitely some awesome stuff. But we got the Twiking Zone standings in front of us right now. It is what you guys are earning currently. It's what you guys are earning one half of the year when it's called Vikings Bingo, and the other half of the year when we call it Twins Bingo. But our player standings are sitting just like this. Kicking us off in 10th place, it's Putz over at American Legion Pine River with 53,000 points. With 56,000 points in 9th place, we have T-Bone over at Poppers. Also over at Poppers in 8th place, we have Tez over with 73,000 points. In 7th place, we have Red over at American Legion Fridley with 84,000 points. Kicking off that 100,000 point club in 6th place, we have Caribou over at Egan Arms Public House, currently sitting with 104,000 points. With 138,000 points in 5th place, it's Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven. In 4th place, we have Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's with 143,000 points. But we have a line prize winner. We have Caribou earning more points over at Trail Stop Tavern, currently taking home $10 on that line prize. Good job to you.
Yeah, now we're working on that $10 large M. Hopefully we can give it out as we got Deb already 6 balls away.
Oh yeah, but continuing on in these standings, in 4th place, it's Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's with 143,000 points. 3rd place was Scrub Eye over at VFW Blaine. We saw him getting some wins today, currently sitting with 150,000 points. But in 2nd place, we have Scrub Eye over
Sinbob.
at Sinbob over at the Bedrock, currently sitting with 156,000 points. We are actually seeing him get more than 2 wins today. So that's going to be a little crazy.
Yeah.
Because in 1st place and only about 2,000 points ahead, we have Loser Dave over at Finlayson Municipal Bar, currently sitting with 158,000 points. Definitely a close race there. We might actually be seeing a switch up here tomorrow.
Yeah, we may see Sinbop in 1st place as Loser Dave doesn't get some wins today. But on to the location side of these standings. Moving from unranked to 10th place, we got Steve-O's and Crystal with 61,000 points. With 66,000 points in 9th place, we got Cooper's Restaurant in Egan. 8th place is Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 87,000 points. With 98,000 points in 7th place, we got Miniger's Sports Hub in La Crescent. 6th place is Our Place on 3rd and Faribault with 125,000 points. With 150,000 points in 5th place, we got VFW Blaine. 4th place is Poppers in Virginia with 197,000 points. With 274,000 points in 3rd place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven. 2nd place is American Legion Fridley with 330,000 points. And in 1st place, holding on to their spots, the former champions in Season 11, it's VFW Spring Lake Park with 424,000 points.
Oh yeah, definitely some awesome stuff there. Congratulations to all our locations and the players supporting them.
We do have a large M winner with Joe over at the Big Boar Barbecue, taking home $10. And then we got that Musco coverall going out pretty early at 58 balls. And that's Goober over at Covered Bridge, taking home $15.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
get it wrong, he's not a goofy goober, though.
Oh yeah, just a regular goober.
He's just a regular goober.
Just goober. Oh yeah, but if you guys want to be earning some cash in between our regularly scheduled bingo, go check out our ETAB games. We're listening to a little bit of Blazing Wheels currently. It's one of our newest ETAB games that we released recently. It's definitely a fun one with everything you'd expect out of those little casinos. Definitely some
It's
awesome
super
stuff.
fun. You even got the Blazing Wheel bonus round where if
Oh,
you
yeah.
spin it and you land on the right prize, you'll be taking home some really good cash.
Oh yeah, but if that isn't quite your theme, we do have over 50 different charitable ETAB games you guys can check out, each with their own theme. You guys can play anytime and win huge prizes up to $1,500. All these games have small bets between 50 cents and $5, and they all have awesome bonus and free play rounds that you guys can check out.
Yeah, really, really great stuff. I love those ETAB games. But we should be about to be getting enrolled into a little bit more Vikings bingo action, as we should be getting into a game number 7, and we got 2 minutes and 12 seconds to get enrolled into this game number 7. So make sure you guys continue to get enrolled and press play as we talk about some music history. And on today in 1985, for the first time in the rock era, the top 3 songs on the Hot 100 were all written for movies.
Oh, yeah.
First one being St. Elmo's Fire, Man in Motion by John Parr. Number 2 on the list was The Power of Love by Huey Lewis and the News from Back to the Future. I mean,
Classic.
great movie. Makes sense why that song would end up being so high. And number 3, We Don't Need Another Hero. I mean, great, by Tina Turner, and that was from Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome.
Oh, yeah, definitely some awesome stuff. I love those old Mad Max movies. They were so good. Also, it brought us Thunderdome.
And We Don't Need Another Hero, a great song.
Oh, yeah, it really is. But next up on our music history, we have in 1987, Michael Jackson releases Bad, the title track to his first album since Thriller. The song was supposed to be a duet with Prince, but the purple one turned down the offer.
Yeah, I mean, how great of a album would that have been if
Oh, yeah.
Prince was on it?
Yeah.
Like, that would have been just 2 of the most unique voices and unique sounds of artists to
Oh, yeah.
combine together, and would have created one of the just most unique albums that I could have imagined.
It would have been really fun.
Yeah, so it's sad that we couldn't have seen a Michael Jackson Prince collab in that, but I mean, still a really, really cool song that came, a really cool album that came after, I mean, one of his biggest hits, if not his
Oh, yeah.
biggest hit,
Oh,
Thriller.
yeah. Yeah, and also the nickname, the purple one. I haven't heard that before.
No.
That was good. I
No,
like
that
one.
definitely is a great name for Prince. We got just 15 seconds to get enrolled in this game number 7, and Ben's saying it sounds like he's an entity.
Prince is an entity.
Yeah, that does. Yeah,
He's
a mystery wrapped up in enigma. We do have balls dropping in this game number 7. We got a line prize and a large M. Let's see what it's sitting at, as it should be $11 on those Muscos and $1,432 on that coverall. But tonight, as we had last night, we're having another PGL night. And if you want to earn points to get into our top 10, you got to be signed up at pgl.world and become a member of our league. PGL players compete for points and have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has so much great information in it. We send out a bunch of information about PyCon, which registration to come to that event has now closed because we are sold out. But if you guys want a little PyCon action, come and see all those new things from Pilot Games. Come out September 15th to one of those great locations with a Pilot TV, and you can get your own little taste of it.
Oh, yeah, definitely some awesome stuff. We do have a player taking home this line prize. We got Big over at Titan Sports Saloon, taking home $11 on that line prize. Good job.
Yeah, now working on that $11 large M. But we do have some players that just got signed up at PGL.world that we'd love to send some luck out to.
Oh, yeah, we're going to give them a little bit of extra luck and see if we can't jump them onto those PGL standings. Starting us off, we have Mr. C's, J. Vaughn 26, Just for Fun, Leashy, B. Tower, Tear Bear, Sniffles, T. Conser, Pavanti, D. Stro J, Dazzle 68, Robino, Lord Help Me, Extra Ray, and then we have Hunter's Mom.
Ah.
Yeah.
Good job to all those players getting signed up. Definitely love the, creativity with these names. You guys always surprise me. But we got some players that have been doing great stuff all season long, and we had a huge amount of shakeups during last night's PGL games, and so we're going to take our time getting through these standings, getting bumped back from 7th into 10th. We got Chapster over at Moe's with 456,000 points. 9th place is Bucks over at Rustic Saloon with 462,000 points. Before I get into our top 8, though, we do have a winner on that large M.
Oh, yeah, we have JJW over at Red Goat, taking home $11 on that large M. And we have almost clicked over, and Yes, we have clicked over to a must-go coverall prize of $16. We still have players 3 balls away.
Oh, yeah. But in 8th place, moving from unranked to this spot, seeming to just go in and out of our standings, it's a Nixon over at VFW Roseville with 463,110 points. Now with 463,170 points, only 60 points separating these two players, getting bumped back from 6th into 7th. We got Sloppy over at Malone's Bar and Grill. Shooting up from 10th into 6th, we got Mouse over at the Municipal Liquor Store La Center with 467,000 points.
Oh, yeah, but we got a couple winners on this must-go coverall prize. We got Bonehead over at Poppers and Buns over at American Legion Fridley. They'll be splitting up that $16 must-go coverall prize.
Oh, yeah. But back into these standings, top 5 now. We got 5th place, getting bumped back from 3rd. We got Keeves over at Clearwater Legion Post 323 with 553,000 points. With 563,000 points in 4th place, getting bumped back from 2nd, we got Keith over at Billy's Rockford. Moving up from 5th into 3rd, we got Devoided over at the Roadside with 571,000 points. With 572,000 points moving up from 4th into 2nd, we got Bergar over at the Rusty Nail Thief River Falls. And in 1st place, we got Forget UD over at VFW Austin with 758,000 points. Great stuff for all these players, just shaking up the standings last night. And we'll see if some more of those shakeups can happen tonight.
Oh, yeah, but now we got the location side of these standings where all these players are supporting, and we have a full standings of all the locations in at least that 1 million point club. Starting us off in 10th place, previously in 8th, we have Corner Bar and Grill Winstead with 1,393,000 points. In 9th place, previously unranked, jumping on into these standings, it's Rustic Saloon in Little Falls with 1,398,000 points. In 8th place, previously in 9th, jumping forward, we have LJ's in Miltona with 1,477,000 points. In 7th place, previously in 6th, getting pushed back, it's Rusty Nail Thief River Falls with 1,491,000 points. With 1,510,000 points in 6th place, previously in 5th, we have Miltona Liquor Store. In 5th place, previously in 7th, it's Corner Pocket and Rice with 1,793,000 points. In 4th place, kicking off that 2 million point club, it's VFW Northfield with 2,040,000 points. With 2,128,000 points. In 3rd place, it's Mabel Liquor Store. In 2nd place, we have Howie Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud with 2,171,000 points. And in first place, holding on to that spot, it is none other than Poppers in Virginia, currently sitting with 2,346,000 points. Definitely some awesome stuff. Congratulations to all of our top 10 in the location standings, and congratulations to all those players out there supporting.
Yeah,
them.
some really fun stuff during our PGL nights. Should be a just blast tonight, as me and you are going to be back trying to give out some more PGL points. And we got some wild news to get into. Well, we just have 30 seconds to get enrolled in this game number 8. And Gurin said that he went back and forth on the decision to trade Kulikov to the Anaheim Ducks. While the move cleared up $2.25 million in cap space, he ultimately decided to do it to create an opportunity for other players on the roster, namely Caleb Addison and Andre Sudger. We just think we get healthy, then we have a real issue, because we're going to have to be sitting out a player that's really too good to be sitting out, Gurin explained. We kind of had to make a business decision, and you know how valuable cap space is in today's day and age, and especially in our situation, we just feel that we still have enough good defensemen.
Oh yeah, definitely some awesome stuff to keep in mind. But as the Wild are continuing on making their offseason moves, you guys can continue to support them by playing the ETAB game, Let's Go Wild. And you guys can play that today at your favorite Minnesota sports bar, or any Minnesota bar, and check out that Slap Shot bonus round.
Yeah, it's a really fun time, and you guys could take home some good prizes. But we do have a line prize winner, as Robin Hood over at VFW Spring Lake Park is taking home $9 on that one. Now working on a $9 large M. And as you guys are working on it, I got a fishing report to check in with, and that's the Detroit Lake area lakes. This is done by Explore Minnesota on September 1st. And water temperatures in Detroit Lake area lakes remain in the low 70s despite cooler nights and shorter daylight hours. The bright sun and non-existent wind earlier in the week stimulated a significant algae bloom on many area lakes. Some fish move shallower when light penetrates is reduced during these conditions. Many walleye, however, remain out in the deeper waters at the extended bars and points. Walleye anglers are having the most success using rigs with minnows, leeches, or crawlers, but leeches are getting harder to find. Looking for minnow bite to be bait of choice in the near future. Many fish of all species continue to use the weed lines and breaks to find forage, and the bite has been strong. Muskie action will pick up as water temperatures drop over the next several weeks.
Oh yeah, definitely some awesome stuff. Make sure you guys are keeping that in mind as you guys are going out fishing. I'm getting excited as it gets a little bit closer to the ice fishing season.
Yeah, I think it's going to be fun hitting those ice shanties once again and taking home some really, really good fish. But we do have a $9 large gem going out to Red over at American Legion Fridley, as our final opportunity of that coverall has slipped past us to a $14 Musco coverall prize. And that means that jackpot has grown and rolling over to a game number 9.
Oh yeah, but if you guys are going in that next round and happen to take home a jackpot, that's just a reminder that when you guys are playing pilot games, just share those pictures with us. We love to get the pictures in to see your guys' faces. So if you guys want a jackpot, hold your iPad up and let us see your happy face holding that jackpot message. You guys can send us pictures of you guys playing with your friends or even your favorite bartender. You can share those on Facebook or by emailing them to us directly at jackpots@pilotgames.com.
We do have Goober over at the Covered Bridge taking home that $14 Musco coverall prize. Good job to all the winners in this game number 8. Now we are getting enrolled into a game number 9. And like you said, if you take home the jackpot in either of these final 2 games of Vikings Bingo on this Wednesday, make sure you take a player picture. Once we get into the enrolling screen, I'm going to show off a really, really fun player picture of what I think is Crazy Kid, but it's just going to take a second. We do have a little bit of Vikings news to talk about while we wait to show off that great player picture, as Zadarius Smith is stoking the fires of rivalry just a little bit and will be playing his first game with the Vikings on Sunday, but the edge rusher will see plenty of familiar faces at US Bank Stadium. Most of them will be on the other side of the field because the Vikings are opening up against the Packers. Smith spent the last 3 seasons with the team before being released in March in a move that cleared a significant amount of cap space. Walking past me, not saying nothing. Z, how's your back doing? There was none of that, Smith said. As you can see, that adds on to why I'm on the other side. So I can go back. I get to go back 2 times a year. I put my back on the line. I put everything on the line that year 3. I was treated bad, so that's why I'm here now. So I can play them twice a year.
Man, that's the way to go.
Uh-huh.
You kind of have to be like that.
Yeah, just ready to go and take on your former team. And if anyone needs that little bit of spark, he plays better with that little bit of rivalry in him. It's a guy like Zadarius Smith who improves his play.
And we all know how the Packers love seeing their beloved teammates go over to the Vikings.
Exactly.
You know they love that.
Exactly. Good old Brett Favre. We loved him coming over. It was a great time having our own senior citizen
I
at
know.
quarterback.
It was great because the whole team got to eat at the 55-plus menu at IHOP. It just made things so much easier. And now he's just in those Wrangler commercials.
They all got Wranglers. Yeah.
Yeah, they all got not even the Jeeps, just the jeans.
Yeah, they got
just the jeans.
That's hilarious. Well, we are super excited about this Vikings game that's coming up. It's going to be Sunday, Vikings versus the Packers at 3:25 p.m. Our Vikings game day will start an hour before that at 2:25. And you guys can even check out the sports link for that Player Connect app. It's really fun. All you got to do is select the sports link on the Player Connect Connect app. Then you'll see a e-tip board pop up in front of you. Pick out any random squares you can. I think it's about 5 squares you can pick up. And if you pick out the right squares, you'll be getting ranked into our into those e-tip board standings, which is always a fun time.
Oh yeah, definitely some awesome stuff. And if you want to continue to support our Vikings as their season starts getting started, you guys can check out the eTab game we teamed up with them for Vikings victory. You guys can pick a letter in that skull bonus to win some big prizes.
Yeah, we love our Vikings themed games. We are in this game number 9 as we have a $9 line prize, a $9 large M, and a $1,500 coverall TNT. Big as Red, Goober, and Julester are all 2 balls away. Now Goober 1 ball away. But as we're working on that, we got some celebrity birthdays. And in 1908, we got Paul Brown, an American Hall of Fame coach, NFL Hall of Fame coach. He coached the Cleveland Browns as well as the Cincinnati Bengals.
Ah, definitely some awesome stuff. I like that his last name was Brown, and he coached the Browns.
That
I feel like it just works.
That does really, really work well. We do have a line prize going out to Rolls over at our place in Garrison, taking home $9. But yeah, Paul Eugene Brown was an American football coach and executive in the All-American Football Conference and National Football League. Brown was both the co-founder and first coach of the Cleveland Browns. That makes sense why they're called the Browns.
That makes a lot of sense now.
The team named after him, and later played a role in the founding of the Cincinnati Bengals.
So had a major role to play in the forming of 2 different NFL teams.
Yeah, I mean,
good for him.
Yeah, I mean, shaped the NFL himself. Happy
Yeah.
birthday, Paul Brown.
Oh, yeah. Next up, born in 1923, we got Louis Suggs, American golfer, co-founder of the LPGA. 11 major titles in the U.S. Took the U.S. Open in 1949 as well as 1952.
Ah, really cool stuff. Yeah, Luis Suggs was an American professional golfer, one of the founders of the LPGA tour, and thus modern ladies golf.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so basically the founder of modern female golfing. That's really, really cool stuff. Happy birthday, Louis Suggs.
Oh, yeah, but we do have a large M winner. We have Julester over at VFW Spring Lake Park, taking home $9 on that large M, getting us a little bit of a run-up for this must-go coverall prize.
Oh, big name on this next one. Born in 1936, we got Buddy Holly. Born Charles Holly. He's an American rock and roll musician and songwriter. He's done Peggy Sue. That'll be all the day. And Words of Love.
Oh, yeah, Peggy Sue, a little very, very catchy. Definitely gets
Yes.
stuck in your head very easily.
Yeah, he's, just a very fun musician that's done a lot of great works. He even has a pretty fun look to him. As he's got that nice nerdy charm to him.
Oh, yeah. We do have a winner on this must-go coverall prize. We got Caribou over at Trail Stop Tavern, taking home $14 on that must-go coverall prize.
Yeah, he was a pioneer figure in the mid-1950s rock and roll. He was born to a musical family in Lubbock, Texas during the Great Depression and learned to play guitar and sing along his siblings.
Ah, definitely some awesome stuff.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Buddy Holly. Next up, born in 1951, we got Chrissy Hind, American rock singer, songwriter, and guitarist, known for their work with the Pretenders, which is the work for Brass in Pocket. Definitely love that band.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with the Pretenders at all, but you're a fan of of them and their works.
Yeah.
Oh, really cool stuff. What era were they?
It was around a little bit past I think. Let me double check here.
Yeah, it looks like 1990s, 80s, late 70s were when they were at their peak. She was the founding member and the lead vocalist, guitarist, and primary songwriter of the rock band The Pretenders, and one of the band's 2 remaining original members alongside drummer Martin Chambers.
Oh, yeah. I actually mixed them up with a different band for a millisecond there, but I actually have heard of them as well.
Oh,
yeah,
okay. Next up, born in 1967, we got Leslie Jones, an American comedian and actress, part of Saturday Night Live, and the female Ghostbusters movie in 2018.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she's one of the Ghostbusters.
Ah, that's awesome.
Yeah, we do just have 1 minute and 30 seconds to get enrolled into this final game.
Ooh.
Is it final game or game number 9?
This might be game number 9. I think this
Ben,
might be game.
Ben, check in. Let us know what game we're getting enrolled to right now, as we got one. I think it's the final game. 1 minute and 28 and 17 seconds to do so. Should be some fun stuff in this game. I'm thinking number 10, the final game to take home $1,597. But next up on our celebrity birthday list, born in 1984, we got Vera Zvonareva, Russian tennis player, 4-time Grand Slam double titles, a U.S. Open Wimbledon 2010 runner-up, and won the Federation Cup in 2004 and 2008.
Wow. Next up, born in 1985, we have Alyssa Diaz, American actress known for being in The Rookie.
Yeah, she's a good actress. Been in a lot of different shows. Next up, final celebrity birthday, born in 2000. We got Arani Tidmus, Australian swimmer, won the Olympic gold in the 200 and 400 meter in 2021, won the World Championship gold in the 400 meter and the 4x2 in 2019 at only 19 years old. Super, super young. And I mean, winning Olympic golds at 21 years old, and maybe in the news for some more Olympics later on.
Man, do my parents need any more reason to be upset with me? She was born the same year as me.
Exactly.
Come on.
It's crazy stuff.
Oh,
it's crazy
man.
stuff. I mean, they're younger than me, so I guess we're in the same boat for here.
Yeah, I guess.
Can't compete with prodigies, I
well,
guess.
You know what I will say, though? I heard the American Olympic handball team is always looking for new players.
Oh.
And honestly.
Should we get in the handball let's just do 1 year of getting really into it, and then we try out for the Olympic team.
It's like basketball, like hockey and lacrosse. It's like, you just throw the ball in the goal.
Yeah, you figure it out. We got Dino CX over at Woody's Bar and Grill in Bayport, taking home $10. We're now working on a $10 large M. But we got a little bit of Timberwolves news, as there are 3 unforgivable snubs by the NBA 2K23 for our Minnesota Timberwolves players. And first one being the overall rating of D'Angelo Russell. An 82 overall just seems too low. He shouldn't be that low. Karl Anthony Towns.
83. Kidding.
Yeah, he should be at least an 83. Karl Anthony Towns 3-point shooting, not even a top 5 3-point shooter in the NBA 2K, as he's the best shooting big man in the entire league, which is crazy. And the first one is the overall rating of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Our team is 81 overall. That is on the most optimistic route of citing this team. We are tied for 9th with 11 different teams at that 9th place. No, we're tied with 9 other teams at the 11th ranked position of teams, meaning that we could span anywhere from 11th to 20th in the NBA, which I just think we're better than that.
I think so as well. That's a little. They definitely did snub us, but it's 2K.
And we're a newly formed team. We don't have a lot of solidified stars in there. Anthony Edwards is still an up-and-coming star. They can't predict his rise to stardom, even though
they don't know.
Usually third year is when players take that big leap from regular player to stardom.
Oh, yeah. We do have Robin Hood over at VFW Spring Lake Park taking home that a $10 large M prize.
Oh, yeah. Movies released on today in 2007, 310 to Yuma, one of Will's favorites. And in 2018, The Nun.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen it, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the nickname Uncle Sam was actually created on today, on September 7th, 1813. Really cool stuff there as well, as we have our final winner.
Yeah, we got Thor over at Sunshine Depot taking home that $15 Musco coverall prize. Good job to you, Thor, Robin Hood, and Dino CX.
Oh, yeah, but as you guys get enrolled into some Jackpot 125-cent edition, I have a player spotlight to go over, and that's Down to Earth over at VFW Dilworth, who took home $10,471. $21 over the weekend. And everybody at VFW Dilworth is supporting the VFW Post 1223 over at Dilworth H&H. And their mission is to foster camaraderie among United States veterans of overseas conflicts, to serve our veterans, the military, and our communities, to advocate on behalf of all veterans. A great reason to be supporting your charities, playing at different locations, because everywhere you're playing, you're supporting a different charity, helping out your community. So that's why we say at the end of every broadcast, when you play Pilot games, your community wins. There it is. 53 balls.
we're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous days!
Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skol, 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 baby!
Really cool seeing John Kriesel. Really cool listening to him talk and his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson!
Have a really nice day!
The entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts, drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
Come on, let's get stinking rich. Smell you later. Smells like money. Five free plays awarded. That smells wild. It doesn't get any better than that. Smells like a big one. Five times multiplier. It's raining cash. You gotta play to win.